Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So, there was a school board meeting in a town called Glendale, which is just outside of Los Angeles, California, that didn't go the way that I think a school board meeting should go. It didn't go as planned. And while I've never been personally to a school board meeting, because I ain't got no kids, I've seen videos of them, and they remind me of like town halls that I've been to for my area, where it's you got like a board of people who represent, well, I guess in this case it'd be the school or the school board. They have a point of order that they're discussing or multiple points of order. They allow the public to speak on it. They'll have a set amount of, for opinions, against opinions, and then they come to an agreement, they make their vote, however it goes. Now, with this particular school board meeting, I didn't get to see any of the footage from inside. All we got to see was footage from the outside because there was a lot of people who were just out there fighting, like physically attacking each other. And when I look at this footage, which I would stitch it into the video, but I don't have any editing software right now, so there's some links in the description. One of them's an overhead cam, one of them's more on the ground. And this overhead footage, the more I look at it, the more I don't like it because I keep seeing people who are throwing punches and hitting people, and the cops are almost like ignoring them. They're not pulling these people away and putting them in handcuffs, which I mean, personally, I think if you hit people like outside of a sanctioned sort of fight encounter, like that's illegal. You should get in trouble for that. So to see these cops sort of ignore this violence from one side. There's one guy who I saw just sucker punch this woman who was getting up off the ground. And you do see some cops in that clip run after him, but there's a lot of allegations online that that guy got away. Now, yeah, there's lots of footage of his face, so he's on video committing a crime. If the law is just, he will be brought in because, yeah, you punch somebody. So hopefully the cops do their job in this instance. But, like I said, if you look at these videos, it's not, it doesn't look good, you know? And then you look at some of these people who are protesting, which, by the way, this all started because the school wants to do some pride event. The people who were protesting, I saw a guy who has a defund the LA like school union, the funding that they get and all that. And Glendale's not a part of that union. They're separate. They're near Los Angeles, sure, but they're not part of the LA school union. So it really looks like these are people who are just coming in to cause problems. They see this anything that has to do with gay people, and it's like they have to come in and just be violent and cause problems. Like I said at the start of this video, I've never been to a school board meeting because I ain't got no kids. I think that should be the number one rule for attending these things. Like, you have to have a student enrolled in the school, or you have to be someone who works for the school. Obviously, those people should have a say about how the school's run, but it's like, if you don't have any kids who live or who go to the school, if you don't live in that area, if you have no part of that school district, what's the point of you being there other than just to be violent? Because that's what happened there. People were assaulted and the cops did nothing about it. So I don't really know what to expect out of this one. Hopefully at least with the one guy who punched that lady on the ground, his face is really clear in some of those clips. So hopefully he gets brought in. But as far as the rest of this, like, it's still ongoing, so we'll see what happens. But I guess until we get more news about it, y'all try to have a good day.